Hi, I'm Joseph Claycomb from Claycomb Karate Academy. I'm here to show you how to do some punching concepts for straight punches. Okay, so one of the first things I want to explain is it's very important, no matter what type of punch you're going to execute or perform, that the elbow is directly behind the knuckle. You don't want to punch with the elbow somewhere else. Okay, if I'm to go onto the bag, I want to make sure that my punch, no matter what position I'm landing on, it's going to have my elbow behind the knuckles of impact. Okay, you don't want the elbows to be like this. You don't want the elbows to be down here. If it's a straight punch, you want it to finish, no matter what position you're choosing to do, the elbow should be behind the knuckles. Okay, and then the shoulders will obviously be behind that as well. Okay, so first thing first, in a practical scenario, not traditional techniques, but a practical scenario, it's very intelligent or smart to keep your hands in a protective, defensive position. You might get caught off guard or something and your hands are down, but if you're in a sparring session or you have the opportunity to get your hands up, you want to bring them straight up in a non-aggressive position. Okay? This is also going to help you be able to defend very easily. From this point, you make your fists. You pull your fists in tight, nice and tight. Now, the motion for a straight punch, whether it's the back hand or the front hand, jabbing or crossing, as we call it, straights, okay? It's important to keep the elbow from coming out to the side. So when you punch, you want to drive the first knuckle, the index knuckle, and the middle knuckle straight to the target. It doesn't matter at this point what position it finishes. You want to focus on the elbow first. Don't let the elbow come out too far. It's natural that it does come out a little bit, but you want it to stay tucked. Keep your ribs protected. So if you're hitting the bag, okay, you want to land elbows, basically your elbows are underneath, next to your ribs, but at the same time, behind the knuckle. Okay, so when you punch, it goes straight in. Okay? When you're going towards the target, okay, elbows stay down. Again, that's for protection, also for better body mechanics. You have more strength with more muscles involved. Some schools of thought teach vertical punch, some do a little bit of a twist, some lean forward, some straight, and some twist over. It is all preference and depending on what you are good at and what you like best. Okay? Again, it's elbow behind the knuckle, that's important. I prefer first hand straight with a little twist. My shoulder comes up to protect. It doesn't come up as in upwards, it kind of rolls. Okay? Some people may think this is a boxing technique, but in actuality, it's a practical defensive, offensive technique. So from here, straight out towards the camera like you're going in a pipe, down a tube, straight, and your shoulder rolls, and your hand twists just a little bit, elbow behind the knuckle. And the other hand should be close to your face as well. You don't want to drop it here like you might see in kata. Kata has a purpose for that. That's not what we're doing today. We're keeping our hands, protecting our ribs and our face. Straight. Okay? This is for straight punches where you're going in a straight line, almost like a spiral or the trajectory of a bullet. It's the same. You go straight out and back. Okay? With this hand, it's the same thing. With the back hand, you're reaching straight. A lot of people make a mistake of dipping their hand and then punching, or they come over. You want to make sure that it goes straight. Okay, straight in. When you go for the bag, you want to make sure shoulder and punch are the same level and twist right in. Okay, straight. Again, not this way and not around, but straight so that the impact goes through the bag. Okay? Again, my name is Joseph Claycomb from Claycomb Karate Academy. See me on the next tutorial.